What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Super excited to be back with some more Madden 24 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. This is episode 3 of the subscriber request series. In the comment section right now, if you want me to play with a specific team, put the team in the comment section. I'll do the best I can to play with that team as soon as possible and give you a shout out. In this contest, we have my favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. The subscriber that suggested this gameplay was Tyreek Mason 2164. Thank you, Tyreek, for suggesting my favorite team. I didn't know when I was gonna be able to play with my favorite team as of this year so far. I didn't know when it was coming. Of course, I was going to eventually play with my favorite team, but a team I probably would play with the most. At least one of the teams I will play with the most. Pretty much like every year. So it's nice to be able to get them in early and play with my favorite team. It's really nice. So shout out to Tyreek one more time. I appreciate you giving me this gift right here, and we're gonna take it, man. We are 1-1 in a subscriber request series. We got many series coming, so definitely stay tuned for the series. We got a lot of videos coming, man. I just dropped a MUT video not too long ago, my first MUT pack opening. Do your boy a favor. Do your boy a huge favor. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on this vid, man. 20 likes, that'll be awesome. Or we can get that on this vid. Subscribe if you are new. You can also follow me on Twitter at Launchpad1412 if you haven't already. I would love people to follow me on there. We can chat on there. You guys can find out every time I'm dropping a video. Because most of my videos, when I drop the video, I get a message right, to Twitter. So definitely follow me on there if you desire. Let's get into this contest, man. So first game with the 49ers. We are at the Vikings Stadium. Second time playing against the Vikings. This is also the second time going up against a PlayStation user. So we're already 0-1 versus a PlayStation user. We only played 3 games. The third game so far, we played against someone that was on PC. It was pretty cool to be able to be a part of that cross-play early in Madden 24, so it was just awesome. Right here, Kirk Cousins, man. My goodness, Kirk first Cousins, man. One of my favorite players to play with in fantasy football. Scored on me right there at school me, and the score was 14-3. Look at this, my man did the onside kick, man. Somebody get him. Somebody say something. Yo, we ended up recovering it. Well, we ended up getting up. He recovered it, but it was a penalty. But that onside kick, it's your boy. McCaffrey was a monster in this game. 113 yards receiving and 53 yards on the ground rushing, man. He was a beast as Brock Purdy rushes in, gets a touchdown, brings us within 3 points in this contest. My goodness, let's go. But yeah, that onside kick is gonna be nutty this year. I'm gonna tell you all that right now, man. This guy did the onside kick gonna be a couple times. Trust me, this is gonna be a nutty year. This is gonna be one of the nuttiest years we ever had in Madden. As we send the blitz right there, send some heat. And the guy that was able to deflect the pass and make him throw an incomplete pass. I think on the first couple drives, he was perfect from the field. He started off 8 for 8 from the field in this game. I'm like, man, who am I playing? This the greatest Madden player of all time? What's going on here, man? Somebody get him. third down, some change, I believe. That was the third or fourth down. I think that was fourth since we got the ball. Fourth down or some change. We ended up stopping him right there. Before the half, he kicks another onside kick. We recover it, but then we got hit in the air and he recovered it. That was cool to see. You don't normally see that much detail in a sequence when it's an onside kick. Usually when people catch it, they just catch it. As we catch this interception, it's your boy. Yeah, usually it's just a catch and then that's it. It don't matter how hard you hit that player. It's like 99% of the time he would not fumble. But it's interesting to see that, people can fumble when they do recover the onside kick. So that's going to get nutty, man. That's going to get real nutty. 4th down and 1. My bad, man. Here's the thing about that play specifically. McCaffrey was open for a second. I tried to get it to him as fast as I could. Brock Purdy threw that a little slow. But the quarterbacks don't throw it slow as they did on Madden 23, thank God. But he did throw it a little slow. It took a little bit too long to get there, and our opponent was able to make a play on that. That's partially my fault. I think I was going to McCaffrey a little bit too much in this game. overall, because he's a 96 overall. McCaffrey is a 96 overall. Like, when I seen that, I said, oh my goodness. I said, I got to get this guy the ball after we get an interception right here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. This is a classic. I'm so sorry. This is the first classic of the year, man. So buckle your seatbelts for that, man. When you guys see this ending, man, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Another LP classic here, man. Kerry Kittle. I'm kidding, man. George Kittle getting on a play. If y'all don't know who Kerry Kittle is, he used to play for the New Jersey Nets in the 90s. Shooting guard. Wasn't a bad player. I like that he wore one of his socks high, one of his socks low. So every now and then I might just that NBA in the 90s is my heart, man. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. I love the NBA in the 90s. But at any rate, this is Madden in 2024 or 23. We coming down the field. Look at this. It's your boy McCaffrey again making another huge play. Yes, sir. They're going to score 18-14, and we finally take that lead. My goodness, man. It only took 4 quarters, but somebody get him. Nobody gets him. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I couldn't believe he ran that back. And then he has the nerve to go for the onside kick. I'm like, this dude's wild. When we recovered that one, thank goodness. You could put 3 different types of formations when it comes to the onside kick. That time we put the hands team. So I guess when people do the onside kick, that's what you got to do. I don't know. But we're coming out of the field, man. We have an opportunity to tie the ball game up. And not just tie the ball game, but possibly take the lead. We hit McCaffrey once again. Huge play. First down, we're within 8 or 6 yards of taking the lead. We hit the boy Debo right here on the left-hand side. But that was a good fake, man, because he was guarding McCaffrey hard, man. So I said, man, let me let me go to Debo, man. So good fake, man. One of my Madden 23 plays, so it worked out at Madden 24. That is still a pretty good play. I definitely will be implementing that play throughout the year. You already know. Flash of fake for our opponent. Look at this, man. We sent the blitz and almost sacked him, but Kirk Cousins was too clever. Ended up getting the ball off for first down. First down again to the right-hand side. We had 2 plays over there. I was like, come on, EA, let me get the pick and get this game over with. We're up 4. Over the middle. Oh, my God. At this moment, I said, listen, man, somebody do something, man. Somebody save the day, man. Somebody say something. Joe, last play of the game, 1 second left. Yeah. All right, let me explain. If you were paying attention to the game closely, for whatever reason, he was killing my zone. Okay, this guy was murdering my like I'm talking about Freddy Krueger, Jason combo, my zone. Okay. So I started going to man. I started blitzing and I started going to man. The blitzing was working for a second, but it was working slightly. But as you can see on the one play, he did get it to T.J. Hawkinson. But the man coverage was working, was stopping him literally. So I was like, you know what? Let me go with what's been stopping him this game. And it was the man coverage. That time, I guessed wrong. I don't know. I know what you're thinking. I know I don't normally run man that close to the end zone. I normally try to box our opponents in. But I was adjusting to the game. I felt like it was the best play. This is a new Madden. Maybe you got to do something different. I probably overthought that just a tad. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Did I just do 100% the wrong thing? Did I just make a mistake? I don't know. You guys let me know. But, oh, man, we are 1-2 in this series. 1-2 on the year overall. I don't know if I can show every game, but then again, I'm probably going to be forced to because I'm not necessarily going to be able to be playing a whole bunch of games per se. I'll explain that a little bit more. But we're 1-2 overall. We're 1-2 in the subscriber match series. My goodness, man. Subscriber request series. My goodness, man. When you come back like that, you really don't want to take an L like that. Those are L's you don't want to take. I gotta admit that one hurt, man. I can't even front, man. We was right there, man. Patrick Ewing layup, and we just missed it. I don't know what would happen if I would have ran zone. I don't know. I think I would have picked that off. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd have ran the flat. You guys know I love the flat. I think I'd have picked that off, or maybe he would have went to somewhere else and somebody else would have been open. I don't know. You just never know. Your boy